It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Wait Is Enough Wednesday. I'm Jen. Hello, welcome to my channel. Love having you here. Please make sure to click the subscribe button because you don't want to miss this. My journey has just begun. This is a collab started by Transforming Melody and Rhonda at Spanky Cola, so make sure you check them out, as well as a bunch of other lovely ladies who have taken part in the collab and participate every week. This is a collab where we share our weight loss goals, our successes, our what we need to improve on, if there's things we need to improve on, how we've increased our exercise, how we're eating, different things like that. This is just purely focused on the weight aspect of it. We're all on different journeys. We're all on different paths. Some are on Weight Watchers. Some are on Herbalife. Some are on low carbs, calorie counting. I'm plant-based, and I am vegan, but vegan is not the diet. Plant-based is the diet, and I'll do another video on that. But and just because I eat plant-based doesn't mean that that's necessarily healthy, because there's a lot of alternatives out there that have calories, and you might gain weight eating some of them. So you're still watching, what you're eating. You're eating a lot of whole foods and plants and fruits, veggies that are whole instead of cooked. So, I do eat some processed, but I'm cut that way down. But I'll do another separate video on that. Today we're going to focus on how my week went, what I feel like I need to improve on, what I did that I thought, led to success or loss or whatever. So let's get started. This week is my week 30 on Wait Is Enough Wednesdays. I started this transformation. It used to be called Transformation Thursday. So it's going to be part of my playlist, and it's going to be Transformation Thursdays, now Wait Is Enough Wednesday, excuse me. Gotta have my coffee in the morning. I use a coconut creamer. It's hazelnut, and I also put some French vanilla coconut creamer in there. And I highly recommend the coconut because I like it better. Me personally, I like it better than the almond. It just is a little bit creamier. So I started the Transformation Thursday on January 21st, I believe it was. Yes. January 21st was my first recorded weight. I probably weighed more than what I'm recording on the 21st, but January 21st was the day that I said I'm going to start this over again and really kick myself in the rear end. So on January 21st, I weighed 199.2, which is the highest weight I've ever been. That's the highest. The only time I was ever that weight was when I was full term with my first child. When I got pregnant with him, in high school, all throughout school, I was very skinny. I mean, I never had a weight problem at all. I was 125 in high school, very fit and everything. Even though I didn't do a lot of activity as far as fitness goes. I mean, I rode bike and things like that, but I never jogged or did anything physical except for when I was in sports, which was volleyball. And I did attempt track when I was younger, but I didn't pursue it because I kept getting cramps, and I didn't do it. I played basketball very slightly, but I was so bad at it. But anyhow, so January 21st, I weighed 199.2. I'm hoping to do a video completely on my journey and let you know, things that happen in my life and different things like that. So look forward to that. I don't know when I'll be able to post it, but so on January 21st, I decided to take part in the collab Transformation Thursday. I had watched Rhonda on Spanky Cola and seen that she was doing a collab with Melody at Transforming Melody, and I asked them if I could join, and I was one of the first ones that joined the two, and then I just continued, and we changed it. They changed it to Wait Is Enough Wednesday so that it focused more on the weight and not. Transformation Thursday was started to let others know how the Lord was changing your lives, every week, what He was changing in your life. But Wait Is Enough Wednesdays is solely focused on weight loss and successes and things like that. And if anyone wants to join, make sure you contact Transforming Melody and Rhonda at Spanky Cola, because they are the ones that would set it up for you. So again, I'm off topic. Sorry, it's going to be a long video, I guess. I did very well. Since January, I have been losing weight consistently, pretty much. I mean, there was some weeks where I gained a little bit, but for the most part, I mean, it was going down pretty good. And you know how the scale goes. I mean, you have some days that are up, you have some days that are down, and I seem to teeter around a certain weight all the time. So fast forward into now. So I'm just going to go over the last couple weeks in case you haven't seen. I've been weighing myself from Tuesday to Tuesday because that's the only way I can get the video up because of time constraint and things like that. So I try to record on Tuesday and have it up by Wednesday. So last week, or I'm going to go to week 29, or 28 I'm going to go to. Well, let's start at week 27. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, but I'd love for you to go back and check out all my other videos. Week 27, I lost 3 pounds, which was awesome. I had 59 pounds to go. I had 10 pounds to go to my goal. And week 28, I only lost 0.6, which was a bummer. But still, it was a loss, so I'll take it. Week 29, last week, was I lost 3 pounds, which is very awesome. And my goal, if you don't know, for this month was to lose 10 pounds. I wanted to lose that so that I can reach my goal, which is 150. And then after that, I'll probably set another goal for another 10 pounds. But right now, I'm focusing on that goal because that's what I set in the beginning. January 21st, I said I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to be 150. So today, week 30th, is going to be, for tomorrow, for Weight Is Enough Wednesday, 155.6. So that means I lost 1.6 this week, which is great. I'm happy with that. And there's a possibility I might even lose another pound by the next weigh-in. But I'm just going to go with this because I need to get this video up. So I've lost 43.6 pounds since January, which is pretty awesome. And it was the end of January. So really, it's, if you want to think about it, it's really starting in February because it was the 21st of January. My definite aha moment was a picture that I had posted in one of my previous videos. I was at a very special thing with my younger son. And I saw the picture and it made me sick. Like, I pretty much cried because it was supposed to be one of the happiest moments of my life, and instead I cringe at the picture, and I shouldn't. I should be able to post it and hang it in my house and be proud of it, and I'm not. And that's very sad because I'm missing out, and I missed out on a lot because of my weight and the way I felt about myself. Well, no longer will I do that. And I'll go more into that, but I'm feeling so much more confident. The weight loss is just part of it. It's the emotional and the physical and just my whole outlook on life has drastically improved. Like I said, I have stories to tell, things I've been through. I'm just going to put it out there. If you're struggling with anxiety, depression, on a lot of medications and different things like that, please stay positive. You can so do this. I'm living proof that you can do this. And, but anyways, I want to go into how I lost the 1.6 this week because this is Weight Is Enough Wednesday and we're supposed to explain, how we did it and, what we did good and what we did bad. So let's get into it. I track just on a plain little calendar, nothing fancy. I should get something nice, treat myself. I track my weight. I weigh myself daily because I feel like for me personally, it keeps me accountable. I know that if the scale is going up a little bit, I need to decrease, maybe some things that I'm eating, like maybe some of the processed foods, like breads and things like that. I have cut down drastically on breads, pasta, anything like that, and sugar, and I don't add salt to my food. I'm not drinking any pop or soda, whatever you want to call it. So I cut all that out. I do have occasionally, I'll put a little bit of pink lemonade mix into my water, but for the most part, I drink just plain water with nothing in it. Coffee, I do have coffee addiction. I do have coffee every day, probably 2 cups in the morning before I go for my walk jog, and it gives me, you know, a boost. And then I come home and have a great smoothie with lots of protein in it, and it's all veggies and fruit. And yes, that's where I get my protein, and it's pretty awesome. Make sure you check out one of my videos on protein, how I get my protein. It's very interesting. You can get it from all kinds of food, like seeds and spinach, kale, you know, we'll go into that. But so I track my mileage with a pedometer, and it's just a cheapy, you know, Walmart brand pedometer, and it works great. It counts your calories, it, you know, it does your steps, it even tells you how long it takes, so you can time yourself. It's pretty awesome, and it was only like, I don't know, $18, $16 maybe. I would love a Fitbit, but me personally, I don't really like things on my wrist. I don't know. I've never worn bracelets and things like that. I don't even wear necklaces or jewelry. The only thing I wear is rings. And another thing, I don't really think that I would download it on my computer. And the phone that I have is an Android, and sometimes they're just not compatible. My husband bought a cheaper version of a Fitbit, and it would not download on it. It would not work with his phone. It wasn't compatible. So I'm not gonna spend the money on it. And like I said, I only track my exercise. I don't track like going to the grocery store or work or anything like that. You know, so I've been doing really good. I average about 3 to 6 miles a day walking and jogging. If I do the lower miles, it's because I'm jogging more. So, you know, I take that into account. I've also decided, I was watching Weight Watchers. I think she changed her name to Weight Watchers. I don't even think it's Weight Watchers anymore. I think it's Heather's Weight Loss Journey. I think it is. So make sure you check her out. She has incorporated Zumba just recently. I used to do videos a lot on Zumba when I first started, and I'd love to do one again, but I'm going to show you, not in this video, but when I do another video on Zumba, I want to show you a clip of my very first one, and I watched that the other day, and I cringed. I couldn't believe how heavy I was. It was terrible watching myself. But I was also extremely proud because I got out there and I did it, and I did it in front of everybody. I did it on camera, and it's way outside my comfort zone. So I was like emotional, like it made me tear up because it was powerful because, you know, we put ourselves out there all the time. We put ourselves out for people to judge us, and you know what? We are our biggest critics. I mean, we're the ones, really, it is. We are our biggest critics. We're the ones that tell ourselves every day, you know, how our day's going to go pretty much with our attitude. So I've been tracking, like I said, and pretty much it's been, well, it looks like over 5 miles pretty much is the norm, if not more. I have days where, like, say if I have a day off, I will go the 5 or 6 miles in the morning, and then when my husband gets home, we'll go for another 2 miles. So sometimes it's 8 miles a day. And he doesn't understand why I'm so sore and can't do as great when he's home, but it's because I've already gone 6 miles. So I try to explain that to him because he's fresh and he's jogging and I can't keep up with him, and it's kind of funny, but okay. So I've been averaging, my calories. I've been averaging 500, 600 calories burned, which is pretty awesome. Like I said, I'm incorporating Zumba. I'm just doing it at home with some videos that are on my playlist. I have a playlist for Zumba and dance videos, and so I like doing that, but I love doing it to hip hop because that's my favorite kind of music. So yeah, anything, and that's why I think I love my walks and my jogs, because it's therapeutical to me, because I listen to my music and the nature. So it's kind of like I'm getting two good things. I'm getting therapy, which I need because it's just very helpful for me, and I'm also getting my exercise. I need to work on my arms. This part is really good and it looks very firm, and people think I'm working out, They'll be like, have you been working out in the gym? No. So I'm going to do some heavy weights. I have a set, I think they're 10 pounds each, maybe 5, I don't know. But I'm doing the Zumba, but I'm using the weights. I really need to tone up the under part. I have like those, the Jello grandma arm. Sorry. I'm 45 years old, so I could be a grandma. Not yet, though. So yeah, I've been keeping track of the, the exercise as far as that goes. I am starting the Zumba at home. I'm also doing weight training. I'm going to really focus on that. I want to get my arms toned. And I'm looking forward to the weather cooling down a little bit, because I've gone on days where it's 90 degrees and I come home sweating like like a horse, just rolling in sweat. And I think that's helping me lose weight too, is the sweat. So I think I'm doing really good. I'm keeping on track. I'm drinking more water for sure. Like I said, cut out processed food as much as possible. Some days I don't even have any. Like last night, for example, we had the Gardenian meatballs, which I highly recommend. They're like the best. And I only had two, and I just cut them up. I put them in a little burrito, which I had a gluten-free burrito. And, put some veggies in there and everything. And we had it with Sloppy Joe sauce. I have a recipe with Sloppy Joe meatballs. It's pretty darn good. Anyhow, I had that. I did have a couple French fries, and they're baked in the oven, so they're good. I don't add anything to it. No salt or anything. You really didn't need it. It tasted fine without it. I did sprinkle a little teriyaki sauce on there. It's one of my favorites. So I had that, and that's the processed food that I pretty much had. Some days, like I said, I don't have any processed food. I just have my salad, and I put tons of fruit and veggies in there. And yes, I said fruit in my salad. I love it. I'll sprinkle some teriyaki sauce on there. I'm going to be doing what I ate in a day video pretty soon here. I have 2 days complete of food that I ate. So I think it's interesting for you to see kind of what goes into my mouth instead of what comes out of my mouth. But anyhow, I think I'm doing really good, staying on track. Like I said, I don't drink soda or pop. Not that it's, you're fine doing what you're doing. I personally do not. I don't add extra salt to my food. And sugar, I try to stay away from. Like, I don't add sugar to, well, I haven't really been having any bowls of cereal or anything. I don't add sugar to my coffee because the creamer has the sweetness to it. I don't do low fat or low sugar creamer. I just buy the regular coconut French vanilla creamer. I don't track points, calories. I don't track my food, just except for the food that I'm doing for what I ate in a day, because I wanted to show you. But other than that, I don't write it down. I don't track it. Could I do better with maybe losing weight if I did track it? Maybe, possibly. I just like the freedom that I have right now of just eating, like being content with what I'm eating, and just kind of like putting the brakes on, making sure I'm not eating a lot of like snacks and desserts and things like that. We don't buy any processed snacks, desserts, anything. There's nothing like that in our house, with the exception of tortilla chips, which are completely gluten-free. They're blue corn chip type of thing. Or we buy beet chips, or we buy spinach chips. Just that. That's what we have for a snack. Hummus. We'll have hummus. My favorite is the spinach and artichoke hummus. Very good. Pretty much that's the snacks. We don't have Twinkies. We don't have Hostess. We don't have any of that stuff in our house. If it's not in your house, you're not going to eat it. And really, I don't really crave it. I don't miss it. Are there days where after work I'd love to go to McDonald's and just have like a French fry? I'm not going to lie, I do crave that, but I don't go. I just don't do it, because if you do it, if I do it once, I'm going to do it again. So the only fast food that we really have is like maybe a Subway sub. Once in a blue moon, we'll go to like a Chinese buffet or whatever and just load with fruits and veggies, tons of them. And but that's very rare. We just don't feel the need to be doing that. We buy enough groceries. It's just us two, so there's plenty at home. So we just use what we got. A lot of times, my husband will come home from work, and I'll just have like maybe something, say like a meat alternative or whatever, and he'll just put it on salad. Once in a blue moon, I'll make potatoes or something, but for the most part, that's what we have. So this video is long enough. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I can't wait to watch your Weight Is Enough Wednesdays and hear about your stories and how you're doing. I'm always here for you if you need support. Make sure you contact me. I love supporting you no matter what journey you're on. It doesn't matter. So yeah. So I think my week went pretty good. 1.6. There's a possibility, like I said, I could weigh myself later, or I could weigh myself tomorrow and have lost another pound. That's just the way it's been going lately, which is pretty awesome. But I've also had ups and downs as well. Like I could weigh myself one day and be something, and then the next day lose it, and then the next day gain it, and the next day lose it. You know, it just depends. So a lot of that is water weight, and you know, so like I said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Please know that I support you no matter what journey you're on. I love seeing, when I see you guys so happy and so positive, it makes me happy. So thank you for sharing your stories and your journeys. Love watching it and love supporting you. So have a great day, and I will see you very soon if I don't see you before the other next Ways Enough Wednesday. Make sure you check out my playlist. Make sure you subscribe.
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say we want. It's our party, we can love